And welcome back, folks, to more Baldur's Gate 2. Last time we played, we fought Irenicus after he stole our divine soul, and unfortunately he got away. He is gone, and we need to chase after him. But how? We don't know yet. We're gonna have to figure that one out. So there's really, I think there's two options we can do. There's a portal we can take right here. Will bring us directly a bit closer to the to Irenicus. We're gonna go through the Underdark, or we go ask Saman Havarian if he can help us out. The very trustworthy Saman Havarian. Now, if we do what Saman wants, we do get some extra content, so I think that's what we'll do. Even though our party's pretty strong and we don't really need to do this.
Whatever you want.
Gone and off like the shadow flees the morn. You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
Why do you encourage me so? Were you in his service? Hey there, Yashabe. So basically, even though he was working for Irenicus, he wants to help us out. However, Saman told us where he's headed. And he's headed to the Elven City in the Forest of Tether. Sol de Nessalar. Yeah, he's a good guy, I guess. So he's gonna offer his services to us. All right. What could you offer us? You can offer us the ways to get out of here. Irenicus left by a magic portal. Could be trapped. May even lead into the Underdark. Not a safe place to go. But there's another way. We can take a ship. What's the catch? He merely seeks our friendship. Oh, that's very nice. All right, we're gonna go take a ship. Such a nice fella.
Good to see your person well and sound. As you can see, the way is clear, and we are free. Now, to the business at hand. Go about the town and get what supplies you need. We shall meet at the tavern and make our plans for the voyage when you are ready.
All right. Seems simple enough.
If you say so.
Good guy, Saman. Gonna help us out. We're gonna go chase down Irenicus. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely. Bunch of lizard men. Not a challenge to us, obviously. We are quite powerful now.
Party before venturing forth.
I mean, we were quite powerful before, now we're even stronger.
Of course.
Just look at those buffs that we have. think what's important here is to go rest so we can get our spells back. So the inn is here, or the tavern.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If that's what you want.
So Samon's waiting for us here, but we're not going to talk to him just yet.
Never had breath. No, sir. You're not mercenaries, are you?
We're going to rest.
I ate those money-grubbing scum.
You came too late. Didn't I say you would come too late? You will learn to trust me. Don't be afraid. You are safe here, if you behave. I will show you what fills the void. What is now free.
You're not Emmowen.
I lurk behind your soul in the very fiber of your being. I am the only thing left when mind and reason are stripped away. I will show you what you can be, what you can do, if you simply let yourself become what you are. I can show you all of this because I am within. I am what fills the void. I am you. You asked for it.
Oh, it's our Slayer form.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
Slayer form is extremely powerful, but every time we use it, we lose some reputation.
You are to be given a gift. It is a valuable prize. One that you had better appreciate. You worry for your comrades, perhaps? Leave them, abandon them, and become what you must. There is great power in your heritage. Use it, and you will become closer to who you are. What you could be. Feel what is in the void. Use the tools that you are given. Become part of something greater. I am in you, and I know what is best. Each time you use it, each time you accept it, you move a little closer to the evil within.
Oh boy.
Perhaps you lose yourself in the end, but you will go to greater reward than you can know. After all, what does an eternity of nothingness matter when you can destroy all that would oppose your development as easy as one? 2. 3. 4. 5.
This Bald can now change into the Slayer at will. We now have that ability. Fortunately, for some reason, this Bald decided to go berserk and put herself in a fatigued position, so we're gonna fix that real quick.
Yes.
Hey there, Shin, how you doing? Let's go talk to Samon.
Do it.
I'm glad to see you, though our meeting is colored by the unfortunate events I must relate. I'd hoped them settled, but I am denied. I have no ship with which to offer passage. It has been scuttled in an act of the purest malice. Such villainy I am subjected to.
I see, and what would you suggest as an alternate plan? Well, the obvious course would be to exact a revenge of sorts to procure another ship. It just so happens that I have the perfect mark in mind. The pirate lord, who so maliciously disabled my vessel, has a perfect serviceable ship of his own. If we could make off with it, we would be set for sure. Tell me more. His ship is moored at the docks. Under cover of night, we could take it most easy. We simply have to make sure the sea gate is opened for the bay to be clear. If you could get the horn that signals the gate man, we could blow it at night and be gone before anyone is the wiser. And I suppose I'll have to steal the horn. Where will you be? All right, let's do it. Pirate Lord lets his lady Kaya keep it safe. If I had the luxury of time, I would try to woo her for it, as she is of suspect morality. So I have heard, at least. During the day, the horn is in the care of the well-guarded Pirate Lord, but at night, it hangs in Kaya's room. Retrieve the horn from her abode under cover of darkness. Come to me aboard the ship by the docks. Won't her pirate lover be there at night? Alright, let's do it. Shouldn't be that hard, right? In fact, it's the middle of the night right now, so let's go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Very well.
I think Kaya's room is over here. Something like that. We could use our stealthy thief.
Subterfuge. Oh, if you insist.
Did you know that subterfuge is his strong suit?
Subterfuge is my strong suit.
So hopefully, we can do this.
Subterfuge is my strong suit.
Do you have something you wish to say?
Do you sleep? The time to rise comes soon. Must I go so early? The morning is far away. Stay for a moment then, but know that you must go come the dawn. The risk of you being discovered here is too great then. I know, but it was not I that made it so. That was uncalled for. You are my choice of the moment. The past does not matter. It does if we are caught. The Sharrock is suspicious of you ever since he caught you with that Samon. Speak not of his name. You thought well enough of it to take him as a companion. A foolishness of my youth. His words were pleasing to hear. He is very good with them. That's what you said about me. Then go if you're so offended. I am not. I know where I stand. You stand where I tell you to. If that's not enough, I will seek companionship elsewhere. You will anyway. Forgive me. I did not mean to offend. I am beyond offense. I live with the mighty Sharrock, Pirate Lord of the Isle. That offends me well enough. He does seem to care for you, though. Look at the guard he provides you with. They watch over his possessions, including me. My own guard keeps them at a distance. And let us forget that I brought it up. Kaya? Zzz. Message received. Sleep then.
A sound suggestion.
So I think we gotta...
Subterfuge is my strong suit.
I think there's a trap here, but I'm not sure. But I don't want to get caught. Whatever.
I don't usually
Uh-oh.
speak to the likes of you, but hello.
You and me. Let's go.
You feel urges.
Oh, there it is. It was on the table. I didn't even have to do that. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doodle.
Go with me. Let's go.
Yeah, me too.
What would you
Oh, we dispelled the whole person. That's hilarious.
Go with me. Let's go.
I'm not satisfied.
Go with me. Let's go.
All right.
So obviously I messed up. But whatever, who cares? We're gonna fight our way in.
Caesar sure rough this time.
What's this? Look now, boys. It looks like we've got some volunteers to do some rowing on the ships, eh? So how about it, girl? You going to come and be a slave quietly, or do we have to rough you up a bit? Quietly? No thanks. Maybe you can back off now and leave with your lives. Interesting pronunciation. It's French Canadian. You wouldn't know.
Caesar sure rough this time of year.
We're gonna find this pirate lord. Clipping this to ask another French Canadian. No, it's not. It's not necessary. I can assure you.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If you say so.
I forget where Samon is.
Of course.
Oh, there he is.
There you are, my friend.
I've acquired the horn.
Secured the Seagate horn. I'm eager to flee this wretched isle. Very good indeed. I've convinced the men on board that they should accompany me, and they will ready the ship for launch.
We will be underway before long. What I mean to say is that the pirate lord will not arrive in time to stop us. That's whom I meant. In no uncertain terms. Hurry, we must away.
Simon Havarian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell. I'll be below deck securing the, something.
You'll stand where you are, Havarian. You've gone too far this time.
I wronged you in some fashion. I am dreadfully sorry. I was not aware of any offense.
Your pretty words are wasted on me, cur. I have seen your like a dozen times over and buried them all. I am lord of this isle, yet you have undermined my authority at every turn, treating falsehoods, cuckoldry, And now my ship suffers your touch. Kill the scoundrel, Desharik. His mouth will spew nothing but lies. Your mouth is no better. How else would he have gotten the gate horn if not by taking your company again? But Desharik, dear, you know my feelings for you. Madame, you are a ravening ditch pig. Wow. Damn. You killed her.
Brought me to the brink of madness, Simon Havarian, and now I will repay you.
You made me do this. Sir, you must believe that I am totally sincere when I say, Isbald, get him! Your lackeys will not save you. Oh, they will.
That felt good.
Simon, you will live to regret this.
You're half right, Desharik. Cast off. We set sail immediately.
As for you, Isbald, I know that you are not one of my henchmen, and I should not order you about so. As much as I do not want to give it up, I have possessed this blade too long. It is yours to cement our friendship. Payment for a battle well fought, for many more to come. I have no need of your sword. Nonsense, it's a fine blade, and you are more than deserving. I will take no answer other than yes. Now let us cast off and go. We are free. Now, Seaman wouldn't set us up, right?
The voyage is tense, and Seaman spends much of his time below decks. He acts as though he expects some great tragedy, and that by avoiding you, he can escape its influence. The course he has set is true, though, and you think you will make the mainland in a few days. On the fourth morn, a ship is spotted to the east, and a visibly shaken Seaman orders a change of course. The winds are against him, however, and the other vessel makes steady and remarkable progress towards you. Seaman grows increasingly nervous, and rightfully so. The ship looks odd, and you swear it may not even be resting upon the water. Inevitably, it pulls alongside and reveals a crew like no other. Seaman orders everyone to have weapons at the ready.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
All right, men, prepare yourselves to be boarded. All weapons ready.
Don't worry, Isbald. I'm sure this won't be any trouble at all. Uh-oh. I must die.
Ready yourselves. I know not who these ruffian pirates are. Desherik's men, perhaps?
The Githyanki demand. You have the relic of holies.
Oh, Githyankies.
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. Speak clearly, that I might understand.
Understand, we see all that you do. Seaman Havarian. You have trespassed and taken what is not yours. Please, the name is spoken with more of a flourish, and a good deal less spittle. Your name will be spoken with blades for tongues. You took the relic of holies. We will follow as we must. Now, who would be foolish enough to steal from the Githyanki? If that's what you are. I plead innocence. I demand you search me that I might prove it. Search all aboard if you wish. That is the intent, inside and out. Just a minute here, I protest. Search if you must, we delay our journey needlessly, I will not have anyone going through my possessions. What do we say? What do we say to the Yankees? Well, I believe. Oh, okay. Search. All right. Now, Isbald, you'll have to trust me on this matter. I will provide for all those concerned. Search away, Captain. You will not find any such object on me. Although, I don't know about these ruffians on deck. I don't like the look of them. Give them a thorough look. Say, men! Just providing for those concerned. Me. My apologies, Isbald. This is the blade belonging to the Githyanki is aboard. Detection does not lie. All will perish for this insult. But you can search and take the true thieves. Take the whole crew if you must. Examples must be set. None must tempt such a crime again. Destroy them all. This just isn't a good 10-day.
Seas are sure rough this time of year.
Prepare to abandon ship. She takes on water. The Sahagwin. Board us. The ship is doomed. Ready yourselves for the water. This would be my cue to leave. Farewell, Isbald. Good luck. Sahagwin, I did not anticipate this. Back to the ship.
The ship lurches. And the ongoing battle is soon the least of your worries. The entire vessel quickly lists to one side as the cargo below decks violently shifts. There is no chance to make for a lifeboat, and you are thrown overboard, left gasping for air in an undertow you cannot escape. Pressure builds, and you are pulled deep, and you wonder if your last sight will be the disappearing Saemon Havarian fleeing through some magical means, saving his own skin as always.
He really is the MC of his own game. Yep. Uh-huh. Shure. Surinet. Riliaran. Asuk. Whatever. I'm not reading this. Hey there, Freeport. How you doing? They're talking seamen. Asuk. So it can understand me, High Priestess. It must be able to understand. The king awaits. I heard you the first time, Fear Latilis. And yes, I have called on Sekola to grant these beings the ability to understand our tongue. So it understands, High Priestess. Is it dangerous to us? Shall we be forced to collar it? The surface beings are varied in their ways. Fair Latrus. But they are quite intelligent. You can, I am sure, speak to the creatures directly. It's nice to see BG2 back on the channel. Yeah, it's been a while. My apologies, Captain Fearlatis performs well as a protector of our Shark Father's temple, but has little experience with your kind. I am sure this must come as a shock to you after your recent harrowing experience. You must brace yourselves, soft ones, for your journey gets no easier. High Priestess, we must take the surface beings before the king. He commands it. In good time, fair lattice. Allow them to gain their bearings and discover why we have brought them here. Otherwise, they may resort to hostilities. No, that must not be allowed. Indeed, Sekolah has spoken of these ones to us. So let us treat them not as prisoners for the banquet table. Let us instead make them welcome. I shall introduce myself to you. I am Sinitili, Royal Priestess of Sekolah, and you are in the City of Caverns, one of our most ancient places. You're fortunate, surface dwellers. In the normal course of things, creatures captured from the Sunlands would be dinner for our plates. This once, however, is different. Sekolah is told of your coming in an ancient prophecy, and I have scryed that you are whom the Shark Father speaks of. The most exalted King calls for the presence of the prophesied one now, but there is time for you to ask questions if you have the desire. Don't be insensitive to merman culture. Mermans can all go to hell. What manner of creature are you? Your kind has many names for us, I believe. We are called the Sea Devils, and our eelkin, the Anguillians. Although I believe the merman word is most prevalent, Sahagwin. We are the raiders of the shores and hunters without equal. Surface woman, we please the Shark Father with our ruthlessness and our cunning. As I said, you are lucky to live. It calls us that the prophecy calls on surface dwellers to aid us. What is this prophecy? Yes, the prophecy Sekolah visited the City of Caverns long ago. All raised their arms in rejoicing as the great shark song filled our hearts. Sekolah told of a time when the City of Caverns would be no more. He also told of signs that would precede the arrival of surface dwellers in the depths. Sekolah said that these surface dwellers would be all that stood between the City of Caverns and destruction, and we would do well to watch for them. We Sahagwin, as you call us, have watched and waited from our temples here in the city. The signs have come, surface woman, and now you are here. We have come, and the City of Caverns does indeed stand on the brink of destruction. You will save us, as Sekolah has promised. The most sacred Scintili, the most exalted one, will wait no longer. We must bring the surface beings to him quickly, lest we be punished. The most honored Ixaltothakal will not punish us, good Ferlatus. But we must hurry, lest the Theseus convince the king of her views in my absence. What are these names? So, surface woman, you have heard me tell of the prophecy and you're rolling it. Will you see the king of the Sahagwin to hear more? Yes. Or will you struggle? I will not save an evil race such as yourselves. You shall release me or die. Let's go voluntarily. At once, most sacred one, I shall also bring the equipment collected from the sunken ship. If they pass the test, they may have any of the things that I have found.
We are here, most honorable Ixothotoko. At your command.
Ixothotoko.
And these? These are the strange creatures from the surface? These are the ones you claim the mighty Sekolah has promised us?
Yes, indeed. They are, most honorable one, the leader amongst them here what I believe they refer to as a human. It seems most strange. They have no scales. Look how small and puny their teeth are. You must kill it, most exalted one. They should not have remained alive. You must kill them, sacrifice them to the Shark Father. So you keep telling me, Baron Tethel Castle. Shall we turn away a gift of Sekolah? Do you think? The surface creatures are not sent by Sekolah, most exalted Exaltothakal. They're not the ones spoken in the Shark Father's prophecy. They're nothing more than spurious beasts that have fallen into our lap. We should sacrifice them and feast upon their meats. Oh. No. Most honorable Ixaltothakal. The signs were clearly seen. All has come to pass as Sekolah had foretold. No. Not all the signs have come. I do not see what I wish to see. I only see what Sekolah has shown me, and those are the saviors of the City of Caverns. So, we have a disagreement, do we? The High Priestess and consort of my Baron Tersalkasashal contests the belief of my own High Priestess, does she? I do, most honorable one. She does. It is as we have been trying to tell you, Ixaltothakal. These creatures are no more worthy than a meat crab. Meat crab? Meant for consumption and nothing more. No, Ixaltothakal, don't listen to them. They're sent by Sekolah, I swear. I refuse. To refuse them is to pledge the City of Caverns to its destruction. Oh, I shall be the judge of that. Good Sentinel. Oh, yes, I most certainly shall. What do you think, human? Yes, you. Do you think you are more worthy than a sea crab? Do you think you are who the prophecy speaks of? Yes, I am. Killing me would be a mistake. Well now, then it appears to be settled, doesn't it? By the human's own petite mouth, it admits Sekolah has sent it. I don't suppose either of the most favored priestesses will change their minds. Relinquish their position in this arbitration, perhaps? Most certainly not. No, most honorable Ixaltothakal. I didn't think so. So be it. We shall decide with this with a challenge, we will. Although not a challenge between our dear priestesses, that would solve nothing. We wish to see if these surface beasts are truly the ones that the Shark Father has spoken of, yes? So I shall offer them the chance to prove their power. Well, human, will you take this challenge? Yes. Excellent, excellent. The mix between a redneck and the... Yeah, I keep changing everything. So we gotta defeat this guy. Oh, well, he's dead.
You are wondrously strange.
You are indeed a mighty specimen, and one sent to us by Sekolah, I might add. No, most exaltothical, you cannot be serious. Oh, stop complaining, Baron. So your high priestess has lost the challenge. That's too bad. There's no need to go on whining about it. Take her away for sacrifice. Try not to get caught in Sokol's teeth. 6. I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate it. I see. Of course, most exaltothical. I go get sacrificed, idiot.
Now that that little dispute is over with, perhaps we can get down to real business, eh?
Are you bitter, Tello Castle? No, most exalted one. As long as the prophesied ones deal with the rebels, they will have served the purpose Sokola intended. The rebels! That's right. And here I was on my coral throne, forgetting all about those rebels. That is an excellent task to set these surface dwellers on. If I may speak, most honorable one, as to the Shark Father's intentions? You're still here? Did I just have you sacrificed? That was Felicix, honorable Ixaltothal. Oh, well, how disappointing. Well, I suppose you can speak then. I urge you not to listen to the Baron. He would have you destroy the rebels when there is a far greater need of them in the City of Caverns. Our numbers dwindle, honorable Ixaltothical. You have exiled many. The hatcheries are barren, and there are too few females. In short, our bloodline grows thin. We need those rebels to join us, to add their blood to ours, so the City of Caverns may grow strong again. Oh, I see what you say, Sentinel. Oh, yes, I do. We should have the rebel and his army join us. In principle, the Drow and the Illithids take more each year. I've no wish to retreat to the depths. But no, I'd rather have the rebel's heart. But honorable Ixaltothical. Excellent decision, my king. I thought you would like that, my baron, but I'm not doing it for you. The rebel will invade with his army of exiles if he isn't stopped, you know. So it comes down to you, surface human. I'm sure you have no wish to help a race such as us. But if you've got no objection to killing a few, hunt down the rebel leader. Bring me his heart, and I shall reward you with great riches. Your kind does not object to sorcery. We have collected much that is magical during our raids. You are welcome to all if you bring me his heart. Oh, all right. Where can I find him? This particular one is a former rival for my position that I sent away years ago. What was his name again, my baron? Prince Villinati. Right, Villinati. You can find the rebels outside the city. He should be no match for one as powerful as you, my little human. Alright, I'll kill him. Good. Less rebels running about, the better. You shall save the city and be rewarded. Everybody will be happy, except for Villinati. And then you'll be free to go off to the Underdark, if that's where you're headed. Unless you'd care to try the oceans again, my little human. But off you go. I desire meat now, and the king always dines in private. Before you leave the city, surface beings, come to the temple and speak to me again. I can tell you things that'll make your job much easier. Yes, our priestess shall tell you how to gain access to the rebel camp. The rebels are locked away with magic, you know. Go and destroy them. Okie doke.
If that's what you want.
We can go see the priestess get sacrificed.
An offering for you, Sokola. Open your mighty jaws and take this, your former servant, as sustenance for you.
Sustenance. We are mighty, Shark Father. We strike without fear and without remorse. Take this gift as a measure of our power. No!
You continue to be an oddity here.
Ah, it is good that you have come to see me before you left. The king has made it clear that I should instruct you on how you may enter the prince's base. The prince's base lies at the far end of the city, beyond the chamber with two great doors. Long ago, Sokola appeared there and slew 1,000 infidels. He decreed no heretic should again enter the city and seal the doors. He placed his tooth upon the doors so that we may open them. Later, the Drow came. The Drow, with powerful magics, they stormed the city. Led by a mage of great strength, he took Sokola's tooth from our lax guardians with the intent of blocking pursuit. The mage built an edifice in the southwest section of the city. He was killed, but his complex remains. Sokola's tooth is guarded somewhere within. We have little need of it. The ocean is the means of our travel, but you need it. Seek out the Drow's construct, foil his guardians, and obtain the key. All right. Excellent. You must do something for me. Our king is mad. Surely our audience with him showed you this. He is the result of poor breeding. Like his father, he executed and exiled far too many of our kind. Our numbers are too few, our bloodline too thin. We must regain what we have lost. Prince Villanati, the exile's leader outside the city, is our only hope. With the prince on the throne, we would be strong again to fight the Illithids and the Drow. I have been in contact with the rebels. Now is the time to strike. What do you say, human? Surely you hold no love for our mad king? Help us survive, lest we be swept away by the denizens of the Underdark. What do you need me to do? Talk to Prince Villanati, that's all. Listen to what he has to offer and decide then what you shall do. I will give you an orb the rebels will recognize. They will bring you to Villanati. That is, of course, if you agree to talk instead of kill. Very well. All right. Got the rebel orb. So we can talk our way. Instead of fighting, we can just have a talk. Talk about our feelings. But first, we gotta go to the Drow section. If you plan on passing this point, surface human, you should be warned that it is not truly part of the City of Caverns. Beyond here lies an old place, home to the blackened elves, with traps enough to send any to the belly of the Shark Father. Enter at your own risk. So basically, watch out those traps. How am I feeling today? I'm hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat a shark. So what about them traps?
What?
Hey, talking about traps, our thief gained a level. Hey yo. Increase our trap setting. This part felt so random. Well, you don't have to do it. God damn it!
Only because you asked nicely.
Like, you really don't have to do this. This is completely optional.
Yeah. Get you, yeah. Ooh, that was smart. Oh, did that hurt?
An intriguing proposal.
Still.
Yep, okay.
Give me some. I'll see to it.
What now?
Now, I don't know where that trap is,
fine.
but I'm pretty sure there are some very, very powerful traps, like Finger of Death types of traps. Bone Golem! You have now entered the Bone Zone.
Hold still. Yeah.
Okay, Bone Golem was a massive chump. I wasn't trying to sandbag here. I actually thought he was pretty dangerous.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
Yes.
You've entered the Bone Zone. Lucky on his first date. You mean lucky on his last date?
Yes, very well.
What? A sound suggestion.
There were no other dates after pulling out the Bone Zone.
Easy enough.
I'm waiting, if you say so.
What now? Only because you asked
Yeah.
nicely.
What would you like?
An intriguing proposal.
Oh, I think there's another puzzle here. Hoo-hoo, someone has come to play at last. Yes, 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 someone will play with us now. And not that stodgy, overgrown Fish King. Yeah, that old Fish King. P.U. No sense of humor. None. But now, hee, you big peoples will want the treasure, right? Big peoples always want the Drow's treasures, the Drow's treasures. You can have the Drow treasure. Oh yes, but you have to play our game first. You have to play our game. What say you, big people? You wanting the treasure? You wants to play our games, yes? Alright, I'll play your game. The big peoples will play our game. Hooray! Okay, big peoples. This is how our game will go. There's 5 chests here, nothing in them. In front of each empty chest, famous big people will appear. Famous big people. Oh yes, powerful big people. Each famous big people will give you a gift that belongs to another famous big people. They will hints to you what gifts belong to them. If you thinks you know which famous big people a gift belongs to, you puts it in the empty chest behind them. Yes, very simple. Once you place all 5, you comes and ask us. If you're wrong, we laugh at you. If you're right, we open the 6th chest. And you can laugh at the nasty, nasty, nasty. Lots of fun. Okay, we starts now.
I'm waiting if that's what you want.
Yes.
Imp, gotcha.
Yes.
Now it's
fine.
it's more riddles. I know you guys love riddles. Riddles 3, I ask of thee. Oh, there's a beholder here. Behold.
Yeah, whatever you desire.
All right, let's talk to the first person. It's Elminster. Wait a minute. Let's make some room here. Does everyone have 3 rings?
A gift? For me? Someone else can carry it.
There we go. All right.
Nothing to it.
I can offer some guidance, but I will not interfere in your destiny.
I am Elminster. You know me, friend, as the oldest wizard to have ever walked the land. In my heart, I am but an old man, and I require an item to while away time's sand. I give to you this curved sword. I am too old to fight. Give it to another warrior whose skin is as black as night. Dritz?
Yes, you have my attention.
I am Dritz, a drow who left my hated home below to become a hero true. I require something with which I have vanquished many, one of 2. I give you a helmet here, a symbol, so I'm told, of rulership on the surface land in a city far north and cold. So we gotta put the scimitar. I think this guy has the helmet. I'm not sure.
Hey,
I am Pierre Gerian, Paladin of Tyr's Faith, and the open lord of my northern land, if you will. Place a symbol of my rule within my hand. I give to you the staff of darkest hue, which has faced many an evil foe. It is not mine, but I tell you now, it belongs to one I know. So this is basically for the people who enjoy the lore of the Forgotten Age? No, what was it called again? I forgot it. I am Kelvin, a wizard of great power, one of the rulers of the fine city of the north. I need the item that supplies my fondest name, and an extra leg as I walk forth. Forgotten Realms. There we go. I give to you a pendant of silver, for it belongs to another. Place it around the neck of the one who is sister, but not mother. Elestrial.
Hello there.
Elestrial. I am Elestrial, a daughter of Mistra, one of 7. Lady of the Moon, give me my symbol of the sword bequeathed by my mother from her home in heaven. I give to you this pipe of root and magic. Its power is strong, I will not lie, and bequeath it to a man instead, one older even than I. This old man's. Oh, you got it all right, you did. You outsmarted us good. Oh, is the game's over already? Okay, we keeps the deal. You goes and open the last chest now, and we imps will save you. We gets to laugh at the nasty. Oh, goody. Goes and open it, big people. You have released me. But what is this? I cannot reach your life force. Haha, poor nasty. You can't do nothing, nasty. We're protecting the big people. No. I am too weak. Haha, that was fun. You funny bigs people. We go now.
I'm waiting.
Ninjasaurus is encumbered. Let's wait. Say 18? Oh, got some boots. Boots of etherealness. Immune to normal weapons. Give that to Lucky, even though he's never going to use it. And the cape, I think it's a cape +2. No. Yes? Yeah, +2.
Yeah, very well.
So there's a beholder here, but we don't have to fight him.
Whatever you want.
Visitors! It has been some time since I had anyone but the mad little Sahagwin come to this place. And that one is not full of riveting conversation. Ah. But I see you hesitate. No doubt you have heard of my kind before, or even met some. You call us beholders. Yes, I think that is the term you use. But I am a spectator beholder, however. I am not quite like the others you have met. I am set in this place to guard one thing and one thing only. I will not attack you unless you try to touch what I guard. Touch anything else you'd like, provided you weren't driven insane by the imps back there. What is it exactly that you guard? Just one chest behind me. You're welcome to open the others with the imps, or do whatever else. I'm not here to do anything about them in the slightest. I think the Sahagwin looted the other chests long ago. They might have put some of their stuff around here, though, thinking I would scare off the thieves. Oh, that reminds me. I promised that mad little Sahagwin that I would make an effort to scare off the intruders. So, boo. And that's about as much effort as I'm willing to put into that. It's been a pretty lonely experience so far, you know. Oh no. The beholder's quiet quitting. Oh no. Do you know what's in the chest? No clue. I wouldn't recommend touching it. I haven't had any real excitement in a long, long time, and I've got no compulsion towards killing, you know. Is there no way I can release you from your task? Oh, that's sweet. Short of death, there isn't any way to shorten the 40 years I have left. And I'm not eager to greet the beyond just yet. How'd you come here anyways? I was summoned by a mad little drow who took over this part of the Sahagwin city a long time ago. This chest was extremely important to him, apparently. The Sahagwin were attacking, and he didn't want them to get the chest after he died, so poof, and I came. Attached to a 99-year contract, only 40 years to go. The drow wasn't much more entertaining than the Sahagwin, really. He smelled better, though. I don't think I'll ever be able to stomach fish again. Yeesh. Top it off, I got stuck with the drow's imps too, which are bound here to keep teleporting away from the Sahagwin. I wish they would just go away. I mean, I can only play I Spy and Peekaboo so many times without getting tired of it. But not them, oh no. Rotten, impish bastards. So how can you smell without a nose? Wait, you think I can't smell because I got one big-eyed thing going? How much do you know about magic anyways? You're almost as bad as those imps. Is there no way I can release you? You know what's in the chest? Are you sure I can't check? But are you in desperate need or something? You have a dying relative that desperately needs to see what's inside the chest? Oh, I get it. You just have to have what's in the chest, right? Because if a beholder's guarding it, it has to be cool. Keep in mind that the drow who summoned me was mad, but hey, who am I to judge, I suppose? I've been playing tic-tac-toe with a pair of imps for 60 years. Oh, in case you didn't hear an answer in that, no, you can't look what's inside the chest. The drow specifically summoned me to guard this chest. Did the drow summon you to guard just the chest or what's inside the chest? Well, he screamed, "My chest!" as I recall. The spear was being thrust through his own chest at the time, though, so he could have been referring to that. I assume he was talking about this chest, though. That means I can't let you open it or do anything to it, even if I'm not guarding what's inside. But that doesn't mean you can't open it, right? Then I can just take what's inside without touching anything. Hey, you're probably right. Actually, I've been wondering what's inside. Tell you what, I won't turn around and you just take a look, okay? Okay.
What?
I want to be sure that there's no trap. Sicola's tooth.
I'm waiting, if you say so.
Huh. That's it. Shoot. Would have thought the whole future of the drow race depended on it or something. The way the mad drow was screaming. I suppose I have to resign myself now to guarding a completely empty chest for the next 40 years. Yay. Why? What would be the point? Huh? You know, you're absolutely right. Not even that drow mage would want me to guard an empty chest. It's not even a nice chest. There's no way that the Beholder Council, bloated bladder bags that they are, would hold me responsible for this contract. I'm free! Free! Yippee! What do I do? Kill the imps? Yeah. Those bastards deserve to die, but first, I'm gonna go eat something. You have no idea how hungry I am. Oh well. Peace, homeboy. Okay, well. That's it then.
Oh, if you insist.
Did bro a solid, yeah, basically.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yes.
Demonson gained a level. Level 7 spell. Oh jeez. Warding Whip could be good. Sphere of Chaos, Spell Sequencer. Project Image. Prismatic Spray. Spell Turning. I mean, Warding Whip is pretty good against wizards. Let's go with that. Because really, our only big danger is wizards. All right, we got the tooth. We can go see the rebels. Now, I think it's over here, or it's over there. Oh my god!
Actual, of course.
Shark Wars!
Oh dear.
Give me some direction. It's done.
That's pretty easy, but then again, that's not a hard fight.
What would you like?
I'm waiting there.
Yeah, the Sahagwin aren't that difficult.
Yeah, whatever you desire.
Why are we participating in the Shark Wars? It's Shark Week!
Very well. Yes.
When sharks attack.
Oh, that felt good. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Stop handing me things. Do I look like I'm made of hands?
Possibly. Did I not have a potion bag? I thought I did. Hey, wait a minute. What is this? What is this little piece of jewelry? Only for the shamans. Heart of the mountain. Summon spirits gain plus 10 HP. Not great. It's plus 2 to AC, yeah, but it is a pendant too, so yeah. Have you ever used the made of hands line? Made of hands? What do you mean? Like hands made of thumbs?
Stop handing me things. Do I look like I'm made of hands?
Oh, what in the game? Huh? Which one is that? This lucky guy. I think he might have Brian problems. But no, never. All right, so you should have 25 ints, so you should not fail scribing, Finger of Death, Maze, Power Word Stun. Supposedly Power Word Stun is actually pretty good. I remember watching a video on the good spells of Baldur's Gate 2. I don't remember any of it though. It was like a 4-hour video too. This is why watching videos is worthless.
What now?
Give him a Warhammer. Wouldn't it be funny if we have our thief cleric wield the Cromfair? That's true. That's why watching streams is worthless. You tell them. Oh, so you like streams, huh? Name 5 streams. I bet you can't. Told you.
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, you wild bastard.
think there's traps here. Yeah, I think we need the tooth
toil cannot continue.
to go down here. Thankfully, we do have the tooth. So who would you trade for a pre-made? As in an NPC character?
Hold still. If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
I could really use some rest.
Hold still.
I don't know, actually, because we don't...
What is influence?
We've got pretty much all we need.
Give me some. It's probably best left to me.
Like, if we kept Imoen, we would have to trade out Demon, who's like our second healer, or our first healer. So, it's not great.
If you say so.
Like, our paladin's better than the other paladin. Kenny's a wizard. Kensai, I don't think you can beat that.
Some of us need our beauty sleep, you know.
Lucky's an archer. There is no archer in this. So you have the orb. Just sent us word of your intentions. Let's talk to the prince.
We have heard so much about have finally come to see us.
No, basically, what we want is to replace only one character with Ari, so we can hear her complain the whole time about her wings. Seems the surface creatures we have heard so much have finally come to see us. Are these the ones that your mother spoke of? Salin Thistle? That's right. They are, most honored Villinasty. The most sacred Centilili was most specific in her description. Ha! I do not think the description had to be all that specific. As if they would be anyone else. Ugly as they are, their flesh is so soft and scaleless. But your hideous appearance means little, as does this nonsense about Sekolah sending you. As Selin, the soul, and her mother seem to believe so strongly. What matters is that mad Ixalthokal has sent you surface beings to collect my heart. He's so certain of your success that now is the perfect time to strike. We have a heart, surface human, a heart that you can return with to Ixalthokal and claim its Villanates. Why am I here? Why am I reading this? The guard of the city of caverns will be down and we will be able to strike. Do not attack any guards. This will tip off Ixalthokal of your treachery. This is a pronunciation exam, yes, and I'm failing. I got an F. Wait for our attack. Then launch your own assault on the king and his baron. I will come as soon as I can. Once Ixalthokal and Tello Castle are dead, I shall take the throne of the city of caverns. The madman shall be dead. And the city of caverns shall be saved with the return of its exiled blood. Yes, yes, whatever. The throne is what's important here. Can't you and the king come to a peaceful resolution? You have met Ixil. What do you think, haired one? If, of course, you are capable of coherent thought. No, there can be no peaceful resolution. The king is mad. Does not see reason. All right, I'll go. Here you go. Give me the heart. Maybe you are intelligent enough for a surface species. Take this heart and bring it to Ixil. I'll set up my forces to prepare the attack. It's the only way to save our people, human. Yeah. Can't wait for the YouTube comments. He can't even pronounce Sahagwin names? Yikes.
This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
That's good. God damn it, Rusty. God damn it. That's good.
If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
I could really use some rest.
Why'd you kill everyone on your way here? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But why is she dead? Did he kill her too?
Yes. Of course.
Oh, it is my service human come to me once again. And it does. And does it have? Why, yes, I think I smell the ichor of a rebel. You have the heart on you. Yes. I knew this was coming. Yes, I did. My men reported of your return. I asked Sakola if it was done, and he told me that it was. So I sacrificed a few hatchlings and a guard to the Shark Father, and I had the rest of the guards prepare the festival. There will be a feast tonight. Not that we were planning to feast on you, my favorite little human. No, you weren't planning on eating my human, were you, Baron? No, I wasn't planning on it, most honorable Ixil. Liar. I heard you talking earlier. So go be a good Baron and get the reward for my little human here. It has certainly deserved one. Most exalted one. Alarm! Alarm! The rebels, the prince, they have crept into the city of caverns and they're attacking. What? You have betrayed me, my human. This cannot be. I told you that the surface beasts could not be trusted. Oh, shut up. Hello, Castle. Just kill them. I want all of their heads on my plate.
Some of us need our pupils, you know.
Why'd you pick sides? Why not? Why not?
You cold?
Magical rope. Treasury key. Our word's done. Spear.
City of Caverns.
The Mad Tyrant is dead, and we are well rid of him. May Sakola gnaw upon his bones for an eternity. You have done our people a great service, human. Greater, perhaps, than you even know. With Ithol dead, the exiles can now return to the City of Caverns. Where once our people grew weak, they now can become strong again. Their blood will return to mix with the old, and only together can we protect our city from the advances of the Illithid and the Drow. Ithol was too mad to see what he was doing. And now the City of Caverns is saved. The prophecy is completed, even if not quite the way that the Pale Eel thought it would be, eh? We owe you a debt, human. We are unfamiliar with your kind, but you are welcome among us. And you did more than what was asked, bearing the brunt of the battle. For that, I give you the first spoils of war. Take the treasury key from Ixoltothokol's corpse. Use it to enter the city's treasury. Take what you will. I'm feeling generous today. To enter the Underdark, you need the magic rope from the king's corpse. Use it to go down the pit behind my former throne. Big levels. So Isbald gaining another level. Can this woman be stopped? I highly doubt it. More chaotic commands. Baldur's Gate 3 shouldn't have stopped at level 12. Yeah.
Easy enough.
Got a rod.
Something sure thing.
If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
The scroll seems to be a collection of stories about the great wars of the Sahagwin. They mention planned offensives against land dwellers all along the Sword Coast, as well as tales of past offensives. The Sahagwin appear to be a particularly warlike race, constantly planning full-fledged invasions of the shores, but rarely following through due to incessant infighting. The events that you have seen in this particular settlement would seem to bear that out. An interesting insight into the Sahagwin culture. With some Sahagwin history. Let's identify this rod. Do you feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is a true successor to the Baldur's Gate games? I really enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's a fantastic game.
Just if you say so.
But I wonder if it was called something else if it would be,
Some of us
if
need
I
our
would have
beauties,
enjoyed it as well. Because they do pander to the Baldur Gators.
I'm waiting, whatever you desire.
Bring back old characters, stuff like that. Like, there's a 100-year difference too. Like, it should have been another story.
Be welcome, city of caverns, surface creatures.
Let's kill the prince. Why not? Let's go full psycho. You were a fool to trust me.
That is quality rubbish.
Ooh, that's smart. Yes.
Kill all fish people. Kill them all. The humans have gone insane. Want to attack the surface dwellers? I'm on the surface. Kill you.
You know, I could really use some rest.
But yeah, I'm glad that Baldur's Gate 3 exists. I think it's a very should be the gold standard for future RPGs. I think the only issue is, and like Custom mentioned it earlier, the level cap's level 12. I hit the level cap starting the final chapter. So and the final chapter is pretty huge. I think it's chapter 3 or chapter 4 or chapter 5. No, I think it's chapter 5. I had no incentive to do stuff because money is not that useful. Like, you could buy some stuff, but it's not like amazing. And if you don't get experience, oh well, you get story, who cares? I want progression, baby. I want to shoot lightning beams from my eyes. Laser beams.
Things go well on the surface. The temple of their false god has been defiled.
I am pleased. My revenge will soon come.
We did not act for your benefit, Irenicus, though you did offer some interesting opportunities.
Yes, Matron Mother. Excuse my careless words.
Our first prisoners arrive, Matron Mother.
These two rank high among the surface scum, Matron. What is to be their fate?
Their presence sickens me. Kill them.
Perhaps it would be better to interrogate them first.
Journalist, what are you doing with these monsters? You are
An odd way to question Irenicus. Did you not like his tone?
I reconsidered, Matron. Your command was the wiser.
Suspicious.
The great depths of the Underdark stretch before you, and as you adjust to the dim light, the reality of where you are begins to sink in. It is a realm of countless legends, where evil lurks behind each shadow. And though you have traveled far in pursuit of Irenicus, never have you felt so isolated. As black as your situation may have seemed, it somehow grows darker still.
They said you basically become a god past level 12. They didn't know how to design a game. Well, yeah, well, then you just reduce the experience gain. I don't know. If you hit the level cap way too early, like if I'm starting the final chapter and I have no experience to gain because I have reached max level, that is bad design. And what's the downside of having players become gods? Oh no, it's too easy for them.
What would you like?
So? There's several games where players become gods and everyone loves them. Uh-oh. No, we don't know.
Let the battle begin!
Yep.
Still, you know, I played my first playthrough, my only playthrough. I played it on the hardest difficulty. And it was very hard until you start getting abilities, and then it gets a lot more manageable. But it was like annoyingly hard. Yeah, tactician. It might be harder than that. There might be a difficulty harder than that, but at the time I think tactician was the hardest. Carrion summons, chain lightning, disintegrate, flesh to stone, mislead, pierce magic. Yeah, of course there's harder difficulty. Like people probably went through a tactician, found it too easy. Like there's some people like Mr. Anderson who just play games on extreme difficulty because otherwise they don't have any fun. Let's try Power Word Stun. Why not? Could use project image too. That could have been good.
Very well.
All right, so we are under the dark. I prefer using games, me too. I prefer like having no challenge whatsoever. Oh. Cordor Nororindoth Saman? Oi, Rog, Coral, Sarg, Zunder, to Thalden, Thaldol, or speak common, you deep living freaks. Got no time for your nonsense. Sorry, can't understand the tongue you speak. Jorgdul, George. Ahaha. You must excuse my fellows. It is not often we encounter surfacers down here. Yes, very seldom. They do not live long. Well, unfortunate things can happen in the depths. We do not partake in such events. I am a Carlig, a trader of sorts. I'm Isbald. I'm looking for a couple of other surfacers, as you say. In America, we speak common here. You haven't seen many strangers around here. I talked to everyone. Well, almost. Those two creepy ones were back, Carleg. You remember the neck biter and the mage. Oh yes, those two. Bad news, I would wager. I've seen them near the Drow City. Must be up to dirty dealings. Those old Mororg dark elves don't usually let strangers live. I'll take through the warning. I'll have to take my chances. I wish you luck, though you won't be able to simply walk into the Drow City. That place will come down on your head harder than Larg Tunnel Unshored. That's their choice to make. Finderlig. No need to worry them more. Ask about before you go. Assaulting that place might be a better way. Huh. In any case, I've got wares to sell. I'll have a look. What you got, fella? Got some spells. Mass invisibility could be good. Protection from electricity. You don't have cloud kill? What? What the hell? Have my Kataner. My +1 Ring of Princes. Freedom! We actually want freedom spells because we're gonna need them. Well, first, let's look at this and we'll sell. Let's identify the scimitar, spear, impaler +3, Roshad's Talon. (1d6 +3 +10 piercing damage). Damn. That's crazy. Fortunately. I'm gonna buy all your freedoms.
You know, I could really use some rest.
On the blade. Do we still have 25? No. No, we don't. We do not. Wait, did you gain a level? You did! I'll take 2 potions of genius. Give that to you. Chug a lug. Does that increase our lore? It does. 72, we might be able to identify some stuff. Cloud kill. Mass visibility. Freedom! Now we could learn freedom, but I think we need it for something. Now we'll keep one. We'll keep 3, I mean. Okay, so let's see if you can identify some stuff here with your 90 lore. Silverblade, Malakar +2, armor class +2 against slashing weapons. That's not too bad. Wave Blade, piece of the wave, a powerful halberd. Ooh. Rod of lordly might. So there's 3 buttons that unlock the rod's magic. Either it's a mace, or a hypnotic flaming blade, or a barbed spear. If you hit with the mace, this rod may transform into any of the following weapons when used. Each weapon may also change back to the rod at will. So either it becomes a mace, and then enemies have to roll against panic, or it's a flaming sword that can stun for 5 rounds. Saving at +5 is kind of jank though. Like, who's gonna fail that? And the spear save against spell at +6 or take 2d4 of magic damage. So yeah, it's not that good. In fact, it's kind of crap. It's kind of bad. It's kind of hot garbage. Spear +3, cleric staff +3. Bunch of +2 weapons. I mean, we can get rid of this.
Yes, whatever you want.
I mean, Sword of Disruption we can get rid of. Sword of Disruption, the Shadow Sword we can get rid of. Doom Play we're not going to use. Magic Resist as well, we might want to keep that. Blade of the North, goodbye. Malakar, bye. Halberd, Quarterstaff, Flail +2, goodbye. Two-handed sword, staff mace. That's all. See you next time. Hey, we've got the other part of the wave then. So now, if we get back to the weapon crafter, we'll be able to craft the special halberd, which is, from what I remember, pretty strong.
If you say so.
Why do you say that? Outsiders always bring trouble. So there was a mage trapped by the imprisonment spell. I'm trying to remember where it was, though. I think it was around here.
Waiting. Yes, of course.
It was somewhere around here, I think. Now we got Drow casting spells, so that's gonna be S. We don't want to deal with that. I mean, we could, but we don't. We're gonna try to get our homie out.
Yes?
Potentis.
Ah, thank you for releasing me. I was sure my destiny was to end imprisoned here forever. I've never been more glad to be wrong.
I am indebted to you. Perhaps we might be of use to each other. I had great plans before I was rudely interrupted. Who were you battling here? You must be looking for valuable treasure if you're willing to risk coming here. Indeed I am, and my goal may have blinded me to local custom. I fear I do not even know when it was that I angered. Wait. Indeed I am. My goal may have blinded me to local custom. I fear I do not even know whom it was I angered. That's right. But their fury was great indeed. Regardless, I must continue what I have begun, and would do so with your help. If you're willing, I will consider it. Hear me out. I am sure I will entice you. The prize is wealthy, but the finding is tricky. This spot is thin, and careful spells may breach the walls between dimensions. On the other side, one might find some valuable magic, if one knows where to look. If you could aid me a bit, I would be forever grateful. There will be items enough for both of us. What is required of me? I cannot lie, there will be combat. I thought I was prepared for such, but my failure has obviously proved me wrong. With your aid, things should go smoother. Though your first duties would be less dangerous by far. A few errands. I am no stranger to mundane tasks. I apologize if I suggested anything that would demean you, but the greatest plans have simple flaws. I can stay here and begin preparatory spells. I cannot cast the actual dimension breaching spells without the procedures outlined in my book of rituals. I imagine it was taken after I was imprisoned. There were Zverbelin observing my conflict. Perhaps they took it. I cannot blame them. I am sure I appeared quite permanently lost. I will fetch your book of rituals for you then. Where might they have taken it? There's a village to the north. They might have my gear there. If you go, tell them they may keep everything but the book. Thank you. If you can do anything, I will be at the Earth Elemental Portal, softening the area with minor spells. Okay.
Indeed.
If that's what you want. You know, I could really use some rest.
Oh, Drow!
Yeah.
So Drow have really powerful armors and weapons, but the second they see light, they crumble to dust.
I'm waiting.
Do we have a restoration scroll? All right, this is a sphere where people are captured inside.
Yeah, whatever you desire.
I'm waiting. Not a concern.
Some people are fine. Some people are completely insane.
At your service.
Let's check out the box.
Fine.
Something got it.
Yeah, I hope this is worth it.
Away with you.
Visions. More sights of my mind. Ha! I deny you. I know, wherefore I remain. More people that wander my head? What is the point? I have seen as much time and again. Curse my stagnant brain for its patterns. Whatever you be, I banish you. I will not be a slave to phantoms. I know wherefore I am. How long have you been trapped, man? Why does my own mind ask the length of its stay? Do I taunt myself now? Trapped I am. This is not but a figment, a dream. Back. Back to your hidden place in my head. Back! I will not believe this lie. You're confused, perhaps mad. Calm yourself, or you will come to harm. Your words are my own. I see nothing here but more illusions of freedom. Back. I will force you. I think we can save this guy by healing him, but I'm not sure. No. What about a heal? No. Well, I tried. I know one of them you can save, but I don't know which one. Or maybe it was that one.
Away with you.
Who are you? Are you all right? Victims of imprisonment. I'll try to heal him as well. Oh no! He imprisoned us? I mean, to be fair, we're not really killed. We had scrolls of free imprisonment.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, I hope this is worth
Yep, okay. I'm waiting. Very well.
No, we don't have to do this. The living death must be erased. I fight for a place at the side of the Gith.
Yes.
Huh? All right.
Whatever you want.
This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
It's a lich. Release the living shall pay for the undeath of this prison. I walk again. What manner of beast are you? The living prattle to Ultra. Ah, it's been so long since I heard their screams. I will not waste time with these simian creatures. Come to your deaths quickly, meat children. I have treacherous drow to deal with.
Yes. Something you need?
My attack has no
Not working
effect.
at all!
All right, let's start breaking that breaking them shields.
Just point me in the right direction.
My attack has no effect. My attack has no effect.
Dear.
Uh-oh, time stop. Death spell.
Anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
There we go.
Give me some direction. I'll see to
We killed the lich.
At your service.
He dropped a delayed fireball blast, which is pretty good.
Ah, hello.
Who's next in the cube?
Yes.
I mean no harms, I swear. Please cease your casting, and you're not the ones. You're from the lights. I have not seen your tone before. Please speak to me of your good intent. I am humble and only wish to go home. Poor little deep gnome. My heart bleeds. Yours will too. I don't know who you are, but you've got nothing to fear from me. And I thank you for releasing me. I must be on my way quickly. Father will be worried. If you ever make it to our village, be sure to talk to my father. His name is Thurndal Dagglefod, and he will be most grateful, I know. Okay.
Hmm? Of course.
And I will not yield. You can never. What? Who are you people? I was facing a group of drow with my party, and I demand to know your intent. Where's the group I traveled with? Speak. I cannot speak for your party. I've only found you imprisoned here. I was imprisoned? Damnation. That blasted drow and his spells must have gotten me. I thought they looked to be too easy an opponent. A tricky lot, those drow. Very smart to split my party with magic. I hope my fellows fared better than I did. So, am I to face you in battle or not? I must not have been in the spell for long, because my mind is sound and I know that nobody does good deeds for free. Speak your intent. I did not release you to do battle. You are free to do as you wish. Well, that's an answer that gives me pause. I did not expect to meet friendly sorts in these tunnels. Take care down here. Your charity will find very little appreciation from the inhabitants of this place, as you well know. There are dangers here for everyone, no matter how long you've stayed. Knowledge is the key to safety, and I learned that quick, I did. To the east, you'll find a group of Quotoa guarding a bridge. A nasty lot they are. To the north are the gates to the Drow city. I was ambushed by a Drow war party near there. I barely escaped with my life. I'd urge caution if you traveled in that area. I must try to find my way out and discover what happened to my own group. I wish you well. Quotoa. Quo? Status quo?
Yes.
What is it? This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
I was sure we could heal the mind of one of them, but
insist.
Guess not.
Away with you.
Who are you? Hello? Anyone in there?
If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me. Made of hands?
I could really use some rest.
Well, are you made of hands or not?
What?
Yes. Of course.
Who would win? You forgot a very powerful foe. You forgot subterfuge is my strong suit. I've rescued you. Relax and be free.
Subterfuge is my strong suit.
He said the line.
If that's what you want.
The crowd goes wild. Oh, I hate mushrooms. I think mushrooms are my most hated enemy.
This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
Oh, Big Bear.
I'm waiting. Some of us need our beauty sleep, you know.
It's done.
If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
You know, I need some rest.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing to it.
Yes.
Edo, Odd Gulver the Tanyan, the Sugden Ostera. Sorry, your meaning escapes me. I said to sug on these. You there, you who are there, stand and identify yourself. I'm Miss Bald and I'm here to come in peace. You are not a resident of this place, are you? Strangers from above, then? Come here, you should not, though useful you may be. You may enter, but on your best behavior be. Go and speak to the Lord of our fair granite home. He will see to your well-being. So this is the Deep Gnome Village. This is where we also saved a child from someone who lives here. I think there's an inn.
Travelers to our fair city. That would be rare enough, but you are surfacers by the look of you.
How did he know? Come, I would have words with you if you're willing to hear. Another group of back tunnel weaklings need my help. What a surprise. Speak and I will listen. It is a matter that I would prefer to trust to an outsider. Too much Sverblin blood has been spilt over this as it is. I'll give you the details of the task first, and you may decide if you wish to accept. I tap rock that you will. As you can see, our granite home village is quite empty. I have sent the majority to deeper climes far from here. It was no longer safe, and it was our own fault. We tunneled too deep. Dug too deep and unearthed a monstrosity. A strange cavern that yielded death. A monster we have not seen outside of dreaming. The task I ask of you is simple to explain, but difficult indeed. I ask that the beast be killed and the tunnel be closed. Could you not collapse the tunnel upon the creature? The tunnel will readily collapse, of that we are sure. What is unsure is whether that would kill the beast now that it is awakened. I got the feeling that this creature is not natural. As I said, it is a beast of it is a beast out of dreams or nightmares, if you prefer. It is not of the rock. I do not know what to call it. The goal is clear enough. Now I must mention what I need of you. I need to talk about the two surfacers that came this way. I think it's a Baldur. Surfacers other than you. Ah, I know them. You will have a hard time finding them. They passed within the city of the Drow, Ustnatha. Now, before you ask, I may know a way into the Drow city. Well, I know a being that might help you. She could see you safely inside, but after that, you would surely be dead. If such is the risk you would take, I would gladly point you in her direction. The great staircase goes to her lair. It is the blackest of all tunnels, but there is a glorious light on the other side. She's called Adelon by choice, though. My lady, will suffice just as well. Show respect, and you will have it in return. What manner of creature is this Adelon? Oh, goodness, no. She's a creature of great beauty, and as you will hopefully see, she does keep a very particular company, though. More so than others of her kind. I'm sure she will see to your concerns if you approach politely. But I fear I must restrict your access until the needs of my village are met. Passage to her lair is guarded against intruders by a force of her design. It is the blackest of dark, preventing even the drow entry. When the beast in the cavern is dispatched, I will give you a light gem to banish the darkness of the tunnel. I carry it with me always, but I will gladly give it to you for this service. Saying that was a mistake, fool! I will kill you and take the stone. Forget your deal. Fair enough. Let's go kill the monster. I'm glad of your decision. The passage is northeast, guarded by one of my best breach gnomes. He will let you pass now. Take this stone-shaped scroll. It is linked magically to the stone of the cavern. When the beast is dead, use it to bring the cavern down upon it. I shall make it a forbidden area forever after. Thank you, Isbald. Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to my makeshift inn. Is there a gnome here that has lost a son? Well, I've got news for him. He has not seen his boy for several wakings. You may find him in his metalworks. Let me see your services.
Very well.
Yes.
Found your child and set him free. A child. He did return most recently and had a tale of rescue to tell. I thought of him mad from the hunger, or worse. I would not have guessed surfacers would come to his aid. Those not of granite seldom look our way at all. Please accept this gift on his behalf. Bracers. Of defense 4. We have better than that though. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks.
I'm waiting. Tell me all about it.
Yes.
Anything good? Not really. We got potions of master's thievery. It was nice to buy a couple. We could steal them if we wanted to. There's no real point. It's not like we're short on cash at all. It's not like we need money too. That could be useful. Extra fire. Oh, restoration. A few of those. You never know. You never know.
Yes.
Oh, did you guys find something to a mage? Find a lot in the tunnels, you do. There's no harm in picking up what has fallen from dead hands. Well, the mage is no longer dead. He wants the return of his book of rituals. No longer dead. That'd be quite the recovery. Fine, you may have his book, but a finder's fee is what I require. So whatever. Hey there, Neme. How you doing? What's up? How's it hanging?
Whatever you
Alright, let's go kill a demon.
Yes.
I've been informed of the permission given. You may pass into the depths if you wish. Though I worry for the dangers you may face.
I'm waiting.
So, I like how he's running. Don't you worry. Alright, we should be fine. Only a demon after all. Looking for one of them demons down here. There's a Baldur. He's also stuck.
Hold still.
It's not the hardest fight I've done today.
Manus potentis.
All right, we done it.
If that's what you want.
Killed the baddie. Sealed the tunnel. Now we can get the gem and see the lady.
I'm waiting. Whatever you desire.
You are welcome back. We had worried for your safety as though one of our own were in danger.
Mm-hmm. I heard the rumblings of your battle, Isbald. I'm glad to see you alive. I thank you immeasurably. But the tunnel collapsed. The creature will not be disturbed again. I know it is dead. But who knows what could happen with such things? It will trouble you no more. Yes, and with all haste, will not delay your own goals a second longer. Please accept this magical item as a partial payment. Also, this light gem. Hey. There's one thing I find funny in RPGs.
Yes, nothing.
I don't think there's many RPGs that do this. Like maybe a handful that do this. It's when you're faced with the option of, hey, give me a reward, or no, keep your reward. It's fine. Usually when you don't take the reward, it's substantially much better. Either they'll give you something so much more than if you asked for a reward, or you get like reputation points, or you get like magical item that you would not normally get. So there's really no reason not to do it. I'd like to see an RPG where you go, oh, no, it's okay. No reward. And you get nothing. You're like, damn, should have asked. I should have asked to get paid, you know? I'm not working for free. I'm not working for exposure. Like your RPG sucks. Don't you know the saying? The squeaky wheel gets the grease?
You have returned. My work goes well, though there is only so much I can do without your help.
Alright, found your book. Here, have it back. There will be 3 gates I must enter. There will be a guardian in each. Will not be pleased to see us. I will lure each one through in turn. Be ready with your defenses. I'm ready.
Well done. Now the way is clear for the first gate. We are close. Wish me luck.
Time to make a game in RPG Maker. Ask to get paid or get nothing.
Now, go if you insist.
is appropriate, I suppose.
I've acquired some of the trove, but more awaits. Come to the fire gate.
Very well.
Here is the second part of the journey. I will enter the plane of fire and return if I am able. Again, I ask for your well wishes. Be wary. Another guardian may protect this portal as well.
Another guardian? I think Big Bear has regeneration. He does. Is it because he has 2 rings of regen? He does.
Another portion of the prize is ours. Come now to the air elemental gate.
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
Basically invincible. Like a big troll now. He's the Wolverine of our party.
One more trip and we shall have all there is to have. A pity I could not have known the mage that secreted these things away. They would have made a powerful friend. I shall enter the air portal.
Don't know why his audio is so low.
Yes, indeed.
A sound suggestion.
Now, funny enough, we can betray the hell out of this guy.
I return. It's good to have the prime material under my feet. There is beauty on the other side, but it is not my own.
You, my friend, have been a helpful stranger. I'm true to my word. You shall receive your due, just as I have promised. I trust you will be satisfied with this potent item. I've only taken a brief look at it, but I am sure it is worth the pains we took. A small portion of the whole amount, but worthy of your service. Thank you. I'm sure this enchanted rod is sufficient payment. Perhaps my portion is a bit too small. I would ask you to reconsider. That's it. A simple rod after all the risk I took. What do we say? That wheel is squeaking. I believe I took the majority of the risk in this instance. I was the one who traversed the plains, you know. Still, if you are so insistent, I suppose I could up your reward a bit more, though I reserve the right to take the majority for myself. Simulacrum? Simulacrum? I keep getting that word wrong. Abby Dalsim's horrid wilting. That is sufficient. I thank you for your generosity. That is not enough. I will ask for more. I think I deserve it all. Hand it over, or I will be forced to take it from you. Three? Okay. I expected as much from a stranger from in the Underdark. Very well, let us raise our weapons and spells and settle our feud. I regret it has come to this.
At your service.
Not me.
Fine.
This was the plan all along.
What?
Something you need?
My attack has no effect!
Not working at all!
Point me in the right direction.
Hopefully we don't get
hello.
What do you call it?
My attack has no effect! My attack has no effect!
Uh-oh, time stop. We're gonna get imprisoned. Oh no! There is no save. Bye.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nothing to it.
One more trip and we shall have all...
I mean, there is a way. We're gonna have to use some shenanigans. We had Shield of Archons, we would be fine. What would be our shenanigan here? We could use protection from magic, but those spells are pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I can cast anything that would be... Well, action for magic it is.
Huh?
I return. Ah! It's good to have the prime material under my feet. There is beauty on the other side, but...
Yes?
Yep.
My attack has no effect! It's immune! My attack has no effect! My attack has no effect!
Oh no, imprisonment on Demon Demonson! Demon!
What?
No, Demon Demonson.
Get on with it!
Gone forever. No, not really. If I remember though, getting imprisoned in... Wait, no. Why did...
Oh, hello.
Why did you get...
If you insist.
Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Oh, he's back. Well, we wasted 2 in prison, 2 freedom scrolls, though. But yeah, as I was saying, I know, from what I remember, I could be wrong, but I know imprisonment messes with, like, romance and all that in this game.
Look like I'm made of hands?
Yes, I just can't carry anymore. Whatever you want.
Stop handing me things. Do I look like I'm made of hands?
No, we're not romancing anyone. That's the thing. So it's not a huge deal. Oh, the rod. So this is the rod he gave us before we killed him. Rod of Absorption. Spell Absorb. That's not too shabby. Can defend against spells up to level 9 in power. Like, yeah? No, that would be Kenny. Hands man. The inanimate carbon rod. In Rod we trust. Alright. Word Wilting. Excellent spell. Fireball. Whale of Zabanshi. Time Stop! Time Stop is such a cool spell.
What is it?
It's like my favorite anime. Skull of Death. Protects against critical... This is what we stole, by the way. The Mad Necromancer Lich. Forged this helmet from the bones of his own parents. Jeez Louise. It protects against critical hits, and you can cast Death. Cool. We'll give it to Lucky.
If you say so.
All right, so that's that. Killed a man. Just for kicks. Backbiter. No. Get out of here, you. Why is the backbiter bite? Backbiter back. I thought we sold that. It's funny because the item that he gave us is probably the one that we'd probably use more than the Helmet of Death. Then again, Helmet of Death could be good. The Quo Toan Leader. Hello, I seek passage. Hello, I seek passage through this realm of yours. That sounded way too hostile for my liking, creature. This is... Sigh. This isn't gonna end well, is it? Looks at the camera. It's like I'm in a Marvel movie. That just happened. Yeah, you know it. You know it. No, what I found about Baldur's Gate 3, though,
give me some direction.
It was extremely horny. Like, holy cow. You just got...
Of course.
You just got out of, like, a very perilous situation, and, like, everyone wants your ass the second they meet you. Oh, it was a bug? No wonder.
Yes.
Eh.
If that's what you want.
Well, the thing with Mass Effect, at least there's, like, talking in between. Baldur's Gate, it's like, hey, I'm your new party member. You want to see my magic rod? You're like, oh, excuse me? Hold on a second. Literally just met? Prude. Hey, what happened to romance? All right. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of here. Wait, no. I don't have to get out of here, never mind.
Hold still.
Like, this is really good stuff. Not even kidding. The Drow know how to make weapons. All right, this is the area we need to go to.
You must gather your party before
Let's go see Milady.
Whatever you desire.
Welcome. Welcome to my lair. I have watched your progress with great interest.
My lady, you honor me with your words. I'm sure I do, but flattery is not why I have allowed you to come here. Do not think me too generous. I'm not as tolerant as the others of my kind. I am Adelon, the Guardian, and I have done my duty as well as I have been able to for many a century. I was not the first, but I know the history. My charge There is the elven ruins above, an ancient temple that marks the gateway to the Underdark. There are others elsewhere, but this was the first. The first of what? The first of many, of course. Many of what? The temple marks where the elves of Dark Hearts first descended, truly separating from elven kind and becoming drow. The drow keep the outpost of Ustnatha here as a symbol. One that is fought over regularly. Though I have governed the hostilities and seen peace for decades at a time. But there has been a crime here recently, and I can no longer honor my commitment. I will ask your assistance, and in return I will aid you. Speak on, and I will listen. Let's see what I can do. Silence, I will tell you when you may speak. This is a very important matter, and I will not be interrupted. The drow respected the borders of this place for centuries, only venturing out for sport and small skirmishes. That was the balance. Can you kill it? Well, technically yes, but not now. D&D be like, here's the evil version of a race. They have black skin and are completely immoral and cruel. Yeah, they kind of do that, don't they? But what about goblins then? What about Goblin D's nuts? Hey! It's the two you seek, Bodhi and John Erenicus. I believe they have made a deal with the drow for their own safe passage and offered a way to tip the scales against their elfin enemy. You may ask why I do not... No, usually evil is always red. Like demons are red. Devils. I think red is the most hostile color. Erenicus bargained with my most prized possession. He violated my lair and stole from me. He's taken my eggs. Fortunate. I assume they threatened to destroy them should you venture out. I have been informed that to move from my lair is to cause the destruction of my eggs. It is the final straw in a long list of atrocities I have been witness to. That's because of the Cold War, as blue was the NATO color, so early war games had red as the enemy by default. Ah. You must retrieve them for me. Do this and I will reveal a safe escape route to leave the Underdark, one that emerges close to where Erenicus plots his next move. In addition to placing you near your target, I will also make a gift of an item from my hoard. It will be powerful and worthy of your service. I wonder what it is you think I can do. You're asking me to force an entire... You're asking me to face an entire drow city? Let's do it. I realize the danger of the request. I do not ask you to simply assault the place. No, there is a much more subtle way to succeed. You will take the identity of a group of drow that I dispatched recently, a party from another city destined for Ustnatha. I will transform you, and you will be able to pass among the drow with ease. They will not see through the fiction I create. When you arrive at the gate, tell them that you are from the city of Chad-Nasad, and you seek sanctuary within Ust-Natha. Let the illusion begin!
It is done. You now resemble the denizens of the Drow city, complete with a house insignia that will not draw undue attention. I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to anyone you meet.
You also have the knowledge of the language of the Drow, and your speech will be heard as though you have spoken their dark tongue all your life. Illusion will last as long as it needs to. Trying to leave the city through the main gate of the surface will dispel the Trying to leave the city through their main gate to the surface will dispel the magic. You will be on your own against impossible odds. I'm sorry, but I gotta protect my interests. The only safe escape is through my influence once my eggs are recovered. Well, as long as you honor the deal. Thank you. Remember, you are from the city of Chad-Nasad. I prefer Chad-Nasad. Take a Drow name as well. Use Veldrin. Veldrin? Okay.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
Sounds like an elf name, but okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Very well.
Alright, we've got to act like Drow.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Who is there? You are Drow, but there are no scheduled patrols this day. Identify yourselves. Intruders without cause will be killed where they stand. Speak your purpose. I am Isbald from the lair of Adalon. Stand down, male worm. I am Veldrin from the city of Chad-Nasad. Let me pass. My apologies. I merely follow my duty in questioning you. You are welcome to pass, Veldrin of Chad-Nasad. There would normally be an extensive questioning of you, but we were expecting your group from Chad-Nasad. Your late arrival has delayed the plans of Solifane. Enter quickly and be sure you seek Solifane's counsel. He is of the Male Fighter Society and will instruct you on your conduct within Ust-Natha. Solar flare, that's right. Be aware that your welcome is conditional, and that if you fail to meet with him or fail him in any other way, you'll be hunted for sport by all that care to join in. The Male Fighter Society is in the north end of the city, past the Female Fighter Society, just before the Spider Pit. Yeah. I think we are actually timed here, but I'm not sure.
What would you like?
But I do believe that for today, we'll keep that for next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll continue this next week, next LNS. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.